stay. Stay right where you are, like it this way. It's good for my heart. Haven't felt like this, and God knows how long. Oh, I know everything's gonna be okay. You just stay gone. I still love, and I will forever. We can't hide the truth. We know each other better when we try to make it work. We both end up hurt, and it ain't supposed to be this way. So baby, baby, stay. Stay right where you are, like it this way. It's good for my heart. Haven't felt like this, and God knows how long. Oh, I know everything's gonna be okay. You just stay gone. Oh yeah. When we try to make it work, we both end up hurt. And love ain't supposed to be this way. I remember that morning, I just told my sister, I was like, hey, record label heard it, wants me to record it. And called her back about a week later, and I said, they want it to be my first single. Couldn't believe it. She called me back about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month later, and she's whispering, and I was like, why are you whispering? I'm laying in the front seat of the car. I was like, why? She said, well, I was at work, and I heard the DJ at WSOC say they're going to play this song from a hometown boy that had written it for his sister, and I just want to come out here and listen to it. I was like, oh, wow. Sure enough, that DJ at WSOC, FM 103, a new song, and man, I was in Nashville, and she held the phone up to the speaker of the car, and sure enough, they played the song for the first time on the radio, and there we were. Remember that? You remember that, sis? Changed my life, changed her life. Incredible. You know, they say money don't make you happy, but boy, it sure does make you sad when you ain't got it. It does. And I tell you what, that royalty helped pay off my 4-door Honda Civic. Helped my sister get a little house, you know, get away from that guy, which inevitably helped her get out of that bad relationship. I'm not taking credit for it because she did all the work. Just kind of little nudge. But she did all the work because that's what she does. She works. A strong woman. And ended up marrying a good guy. And about 6 years ago, you say, sis? 6 years ago, they adopted a little 3-year-old girl whose mom in prison. And Charlie's sitting right beside her. Charlie, hey, how you doing? Yep, so she's doing the right thing. She's doing the right thing. I remember sitting at another traffic light in Nashville, and I'm in my 4-door Honda Civic, and this girl rolls up beside me, and she's beautiful hair, man, she's just sitting there, and she looks over at me, and looks down at my car and rolls her eyes. Typical Nashville, you know? So I'm like, huh. And before I could tell her, she was singing along to my song on the radio. Hey, that's me! She drove away. But when I first moved to Nashville, you know, I didn't do any of this by myself. It took a lot of people. Man, I've gotten so much help. And there was a family I met in Bessemer City, Lloyd and Deborah Kelso, let me open up a show, my first show planned. I tried to play. It was horrible, but I tried to open up a show for Deborah, and she's a country singer, sings really great, and they let me open up for her. But not only that, they used to let me make trips to Nashville and stay in their home, And I'll never forget staying at their house. Deborah was she still is, I guess, a great cook. And man, always put towels in the bathroom for me and have a bar of soap sitting on top of a towel. Man, I felt like royalty, man. It was awesome. And then eventually they let me move into their home. My first 2 years in Nashville, let me live in their basement. It was a basement apartment, and they let me stay there for 2 years. I think I still owe them rent. But I think they might be here. Are they here? There they are. Whoa! There they are. Wow. And Lloyd, this is going to sound crazy, Lloyd, but Lloyd's running for president. Anybody can run for president, and he's doing it. So, hey, and I'm not joking, he's doing it. He's actually running for president. You got to give it to him, man. So, I had some success. I'm going to wrap this up, but I had some success in business, and thanks to Lloyd and Deborah for giving me that chance to not have to go work a day job, but they let me stay in their basement. So rent was low and everything was, yeah, thanks. Golly. Seriously. I'm serious, man.
Don't forget the ice cream.
He did give me the rules also. Two things you don't do is what you said. You don't mess with my lawnmower. No, 3 things. 3 things. You don't mess with my lawnmower. You don't mess with my wife. And you don't eat my ice cream. That was it. Pretty easy. I never understood the lawnmower thing. That messed me up. I think that was one of your tricks. You said lawnmower, it kind of messed me up. Had me thinking about the lawnmower for days. Wow. But it's because of them, also. And, of course, when you get in a business, Lloyd, Deborah, you get caught up in it. You start making money. You start getting attention. You're riding around on a nice bus. You get caught up, right? And it happened. You get caught up. And so I'm at the Walmart in Gastonia, and I'm signing CDs. And my first record release